Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is CBZ Online TV and I'm your host Titus Mutua. So today I have a special guest here. She's not special guest to me because she's a friend to me, but she's a special guest to you guys because maybe some of you don't know her. She's going to introduce herself, but she's a mentor to a lot of people and she's a person who encourages young people like us, and also she's also a okay, sitasema mengi karibu niseme you are entrepreneur lakini sitasema, just introduce yourself. Hi.
Hi.
Kwaje?
Niko poa na wewe?
Mimi niko poa. Leo nimekutembelea.
Asante.
So karibu sana kwa CBZ Online TV. So unaona najikaza kaza.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So introductions hapa na pale.
Okay, mimi naitwa Euphemia, Kwagu, and Titus is my friend and I'm so humbled to have him today. Yeah.
So mmesikia guys. I'm a friend for a long time. I think tumekuwa friends for tangu tujoin Pioneer.
From 2020.
20 time ya COVID.
Yeah.
2020 hadi saa hii. Before joining tulikuwa mabest. Na tukajuana. Lakini tumepitia maneno mingi. Unakumbuka hiyo time tulikuwa that time tulikuwa tunavai. Before tuanze hii story yetu. Yeah. There was a time tulikuwa tunavai. Okay, I was vying for president.
Yeah.
You are vying for... Okay, wewe ulipewa free ticket.
No,
Ulipita automatically.
No. I wasn't. I also campaigned.
But you were alone.
No, that was...
Remember the second time?
Term.
Oh, ulikuwa vice president mara mbili.
Sorry.
Yeah.
By then I became vice president 2 times.
How? By the way, will break record ya Pioneer.
Yeah.
You should be given. So, yeah. Ulikuwa hiyo time tulikuwa tunashindana na kina...
I remember the first time I think you campaigned.
Yeah, I campaigned, nikatusi watu. Kaambiwa huyo anatusi watu.
Then you decided to step down.
Yeah, for Anyoso or somebody.
No,
yeah.
No. I was in Team Anyoso then. But you stepped down for Maruti.
Was it Maruti? No, Maruti. No, I stepped down because nilibaki na mlinibia delegate wangu. Nikabaki na mmoja. I think nilibaki na Isaac. Isaac pia nikawa alikuwa ameibiwa.
Yeah, but
so nikaona acha niachilie kitu.
But that was politics. Yeah, but you
so
see, we are still friends.
We have come from.
Yeah, we are still friends no matter the political differences that we had before. Yeah, actually we've been having political differences since first year.
Yeah.
to fourth year, but friendship is still there. Yeah.
But we are friends. Very great friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Euphemia. Leo nataka tupige story. Nataka tupige story kama like I want us to share words of encouragement to young people. Not me actually, you. Yeah. I want you to share word of encouragement to young people. Because hii society yetu saa hii ni kama imeanza kukua. Sijui naweza tumia term gani, like society whereby young people ni kama they are big, ni kama actually kila young person, every young person out there is like they are battling their own fight inside. Okay? So I want you to share some words of encouragement. Na mimi nilikuwa nataka tuanzie hapa. Life after campus. According to you, how should a comrade take life after campus, especially after graduation?
Hey, life after campus. Actually, it's not easy. Yeah, that's because you realize after campus, that is after 4th year, majority of us normally go back home, like to the village. Only few normally remain maybe in the cities, and those who are in campuses that are in the rural areas, maybe they end up going back to their homesteads, like staying with the parents. Which for me, I think it's not the right decision. Because you realize majority of the people, we do finish campus at around the age of 20 to 23, 24 at most, around that age. So you realize a 20-year-old individual, this is somebody who is mature enough and can start his or her own life. So I would tell any graduate or any person who is done with the fourth year, like one, the first thing you should do is now to look at the opportunities that are in the city when you are in this, in case you are in the university in the city. And if you are in the rural area, I think during that time you must have gotten a chance to like network with those in the city. Yeah, because like you realize we are from different campuses and university from different places. At least during your university, you should have that time to network. You know, they say network is like your net worth. So once you build it, it can be a stepping stone to other opportunities. So even if you don't have that, I think we should just be business oriented. Start a small business, and definitely once you have the dedication, yeah, you will definitely make it. So for me, I will discourage those who are going back home immediately after campus. Please find something to do, because imagine your parents have used their resources to take you to school, and now you are going back to stay with them. It's not logic. At least find something to do. It will help you, and you will also be at a position to help your family. Because if you have other siblings, at least you can be able to take up the responsibility, or you support. But of course, it's not a must you take up the responsibility, but you can support your parents where you can, depending with how much you get from your business, or you earn, maybe if you are lucky enough to get job immediately after campus, depending with your network. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is about okay, in a major actually hapo, just the same like you are kwanza. We have people, okay, umesema for the 4 years that you are in campus, you should is it networking, or like inafaa ufanye hizo connection so that after shule you have something like you want to do, sindio?
Yeah.
Okay, we have some people maybe unamaliza 4th year, then you see all of us, we come from different backgrounds, with different roles, with different parents and relatives, pia society. We have peer society. Like I have a friend mwenye aliambiwa like after 4th year it is a must that you go home. Which advice would you give somebody like that mwenye amepata opportunity after 4th year na anataka kwenda, like ni kama ameambiwa lazima aende home, but hanajua there is a what, kuna opportunity iko in the city, na maybe when this guy fails to go home, he may bring a lot of, crashing between him and the parents. How would you advise that person?
Okay, for me, in such a scenario, this is an individual who is old enough to sit down with the parents and reason out. Because, okay, just sit down your parents, talk to them. Right now you are of age and you are ready to start your life. And if they can give you support, you'll really appreciate. Unlike going back home and staying with them, because you'll still be a burden to them. And other than that, like, think of why were you going to school if you knew very well you'll go back to the village. So you'll rather have stayed in the village and not going to the university, because the essence of us going to school is to gain the skills and the knowledge that will help us survive in this life. Because generally you don't go to school just to get education and that's it. No, the main purpose is to get the skills and the knowledge that will now help you. It's like a blueprint. Education is like a blueprint to your future. So once you have it, then just start up something. Look, jobs are not there, but you can start one for yourself. So the best thing is sit down with your parents, reason out. And I'm sure if they're understanding parents, they should be able to understand you. And even if they don't, at times they say, like, take up that step. They'll definitely come to appreciate it one time. like
some point.
at some point
Okay.
they'll definitely appreciate the decision you made. Yeah.
Next, hii nayo ni tricky. Mapenzi ya campus. According to you, Euphemia,
Yeah.
what is the best time ya kuanza mapenzi kwa campus?
Okay. Hey, hapo
First year,
kidogo.
second year, third year, fourth year, after there?
Okay, mapenzi ya campus. Okay, it depends with an individual. Yeah, so I want to say there is that particular time that is best for someone to start having relationship or like getting into love issues. No, there is not particular time or moment, you know. So as long as you have your, like, let me say, like, you have your principles. That is the most important thing. Be principled. As long as you know what took you to campus, what you want, focus on what you want. Because as much as there is love, find that love or be in the affairs, but focus on whatever took you to campus. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
Tumeona a lot of students both in private universities na public. Unapata msee ako first year ama second year ameingia kwa miandarati, wengine hata wamechizi. Wewe umekuwa campus for 4 years. Tunajua most of the young people they are into drugs because they want to avoid the reality, na wengine pia pressure, but those of avoiding the reality ndio wengi. Unapata msee ako na a lot of issues but hataki kukua into that reality kwamba hizo issues yako nazo, anaamua kuingia kwa miandarati. If you are told to give advice to such people, wewe unaweza wapea advice gani? Like wase wa miandarati.
Okay. Actually, from my experience, because I've been a leader in the university, I was vice president at PIU, and these are some of the cases we used to have. So for somebody in drugs, so okay, people normally some people find themselves, like, because of the situation, they've been pushed by the situation to do the drugs. But some people, they just do it because of peer pressure. So those doing it because of peer pressure, at times helping them is very, very difficult. Unlike somebody who has been forced by the situation. Like back at home, survival has been very difficult and all such stuffs. So I think the best thing as, should I say, schools or the university, both university and colleges, all of them, at least mentorship programs can really help. And you know, during mentorship programs, that's where that's a platform that will equalize people and bring individuals who have gone through the same experiences, and at least by just sharing their stories, you know, you can never know the weight others carry until you hear from them. So from there you'll be like, wow, so I'm much better. And from there, at least from somebody who has gone through the same and got out of the problem, would actually help, unlike somebody with no experience of the same, like advising someone going through that problem. So mentorship programs is very important for such cases, and I will encourage universities to have them, and I'm sure most universities have them, and unless they're not active or something, because majority of university students, they do drugs, like, you know, like it's their cup of tea, you know, which is not good.
Daily business.
Yeah, it's like it's becoming a daily business, which will not be the case. So at the same time, I think there comes a time when somebody should just sit himself or herself down and realize, like, this is my life, and I don't live it for anybody. I live it for myself, and I owe myself a good future. You know, until you realize how you owe yourself, like how much you owe yourself, that's the time you will now start doing the right things. So self-realization is very important. So for such students, I think they should be helped in realizing themselves. Yeah, once someone has realized himself or herself, they'll definitely work towards a greater future. Yeah.
We have students in campuses, in colleges, hata in high school, who are dealing with issues related to family. Like unapata, issues za family, they are ni mingi. Unapata, maybe the parents of this young man or this young lady wali break up. But this guy has been going through a lot of so unajua hiyo psychological torture ni kama inamtorture psychologically juu the parents are not connected. This guy is just apart from going through mentorship ama kuenda kwa GNC and things to do with that, ni advice gani unaweza pea student kama huyo? Juu najua most of them who are watching they are passing through that. Unajua most of the people who wanna go through these things but they don't speak. What advice can you just give them? Because then I know we have some who are watching.
Okay, that's a very sensitive topic, by the way. And it's not all about parents who have separated alone or have divorced. You realize that students or individuals, they've never been to family. Like, what do I mean when I say someone has never been into a family? Like, this is somebody who was born and find himself or herself living with I won't say adopted family, but like you're just there. Life is going and life is moving, and you are like, you are confused. But again, you want to make it in life. Yeah. So the best thing to do, like, just know. I'll repeat myself. You owe yourself a better life. And nobody owes you nothing. Even your parents, they don't. Yeah. And worse is now when the torture is about the parents. Because, you can go through a lot of things because of your parents, but at the end of it, the same parents, you're going through shit for them. They won't sympathize. They even don't know you're going through the same. So the best thing to do, still just realize yourself. You owe yourself, not your parents. And I would talk about forgiving. Like, have a forgiving heart. It may be difficult, and a lot of things must have happened in your life. But again, just have a forgiving heart for your mental health. Yeah. And I'm not just saying this because maybe I don't have the experience of this, Personally, I have experience in the same. I'm one person who has been raised by guardians. I'm saying guardians because I've been in the hands of so many people, right from my childhood, my primary, my high school, and now here I'm in campus. Like, this is after campus, sorry.
Done now.
And I'm done now. And there is no point in my life that I lived with both my parents. Not even like I say I lived with my mom, I lived with my dad. Of course, my dad, at least, it was like 2 months. Like, since I was a toddler to now I'm very old. As you can see me, I'm a very old person. But I've lived with my dad like at most 2 months, I think. 2 months. And you say, I'm living my life.
Haijawahi kuaffect psychologically?
It does. I want like...
Even now?
Right now, no.
You are grown up.
I'm a grown up, and I realize, like, oh my God, I owe myself a better future, It's not all about the parents, but it's about me right now. Yeah, because that alone, when you are affected by family issues, so when it comes to parental issues, it's kind of like you tend to live in a in fantasy. Like, you tend to think you can get what you didn't get in a world of fantasy, which will never happen. So the earlier you realize yourself, the better. And trust me, parents are just like yourself. Just try to be in their shoes. Of course, you can't do what they did to you because you know how painful it is. But just put yourself in a situation if you were them. Because some of these things, parents, they do them not knowing they're hurting you. They do them because they're like releasing their, let me say, their stress and their anger, their, like, everything. They want to release them on you. But again, just know that parents will forever remain parents. That's what I know. And the best you can do for yourself is to forgive your parents. Tell God, most importantly, talk to your God anytime you feel low, because yes, there is that point you feel like, how I wish my parents could be could be supportive. Right now I would be like this. How I wish my parent was in my life. I would have like been like this, like those are just wishes. It has happened and you are living with it. Accept whatever it is. And the earlier you do that, the better, so that at least you give yourself time to grow. You give yourself time to live a healthy life, like just like any other person. Yeah, because your parents have lived their life and they're still living their lives. And there is nothing that's going to change whatever has been done, but you can change whatever had happened to you. Yeah.
By the way, at this generation, kuna kitu huwa anajiuliza, na pia niko sure most of the people huwa anajiuliza, how often should you talk to your parents, especially at this age yenye tuko. Unajua hii age yetu tunaitwa Gen Z, Generation Z. How often should you talk? Juu ukiangalia generation yetu, especially men, men kuongea na wazazi ni like ina take a lot. Ni it is rare, si ndio? So I don't know how often should you talk to your parents, especially hii generation yetu. Your advice.
Ooh, wow. Guy, I just feel you've asked the wrong person that question. Yeah, because myself,
Yeah.
I don't know. But then I don't know. I want to answer that.
Yeah, because you told me you.
Yeah, because for
Yeah,
me,
I understand.
that's not my question. By the way, I won't answer it. Let it slide. But I'll just say, in case you have your parent who has been into your life, please talk to your parent as like anytime you wish.
Yes.
Anytime you feel you've missed your parent.
Just call them.
Just call them.
Tell them you love them.
Exactly.
Thank
Check
them.
up exactly for everything they've done to you. Yeah. Just do that.
Euphemia, tumekuwa na a lot of issues suicide. Suicide or suicide. Ni Kiingereza kwangu. Yeah, hiyo kujinyonga ama kujirusha. Especially in campus ati Jumse ameachwa na mpoa. Sijui wewe unaiona aje by the does it make sense taking your own life just because of love?
It doesn't make a lot of sense, by the way. You imagine you're taking your life for someone who even don't care. Like even after you are gone, like even if he or she decides to move on with somebody in the next 5 minutes, that person will definitely do that. But here you are, you have a family, that is number one. You might be like, maybe you are the hope of the family, and you are now losing your life, like taking your life because of mpoa. Like it doesn't make sense. You have a future to live for. You have a dream you want to live for. Yani, like, please, mambo na mapenzi isiwapeleke huko. Love is there, and I will say it's unreasonable to take your life because of love. However much I know you can love somebody and you can feel hurt and everything, please, whenever you feel hurt to the point of taking up your life, just remember you have a family, you have those who love you, you have those who look up to you, like, and remember, once you are gone, this person will move on with another person. So just decide. Yeah, because they don't care, by the way. You know, love mapenzi kishanga, even if you do what shit, if they don't care, they don't care. It won't make them care. Even if they care at that particular moment, wanasemanga dunia ina raba, they'll forget about you. Definitely, yeah. So vitu zingine, we do them out of pressure, anger, and if you just sit down yourself, you'll realize it was not worth it. Yeah, it's never worth it. Yeah.
Another question is about things to do with, kujijenga. According to you, between between self establishment ama self employment and being employed by someone else, which one would you prefer?
Okay, definitely I would prefer self-establishment. Like, because when it comes to self-employment, employment normally limits people.
Yeah.
Like, you can rarely grow once you're in an employment. As much as people think once you are employed and it's pensionable, so it's a flex or something, and maybe it gives you an upper hand of taking loan. And you know, these loans people take also contributes to family issues and stress. Yeah, so I would advocate for self-establishment or self-employment. Yeah, even if you have like content creators, do your content, get your money. Freelancers, do your work, get your money. Like, yeah, because right now, even where are those jobs that you want
the
to
ones the government is advocating for.
yeah, there are no
They are
jobs.
telling us to study, we have jobs.
No, there are no jobs, my friends. You just find something you can do. Start where you are.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're starting from, but just start where you are and what you have. You'll definitely get there. Yeah, mambo na employment, let's just forget about it. If you're lucky enough to get employment, but still have something to do part time.
Okay.
Yeah, because employment is never enough. It's never enough. It's not enough. Yeah.
According to you, what is the best age to settle?
Okay, the best age to settle, it depends. There are those who settle as early as 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, so there is no specific age, but settle when you are ready.
So the best time to settle is when you are ready.
When you are
Even
ready.
if you are 18. So long as
18 is
see-
kind of too young, but in case the person feels they are ready,
Yeah.
let them settle when they are ready. Because being ready means you have the ability to take the responsibility. You have the capacity. Like, you have everything. You have all what it takes to be a mother, to be a family person, like anything revolving family. You have that ability and the capacity. Yeah.
Okay, to the young people, unaona most of the times, especially time kama hizi zenye tuko, this generation, unapata we have young people wenye they are doing some tasks, maybe some even content creator kama mimi hapa. And inafika time when I'm still young, because I think I'm 20 something, 22, 23. Nimeanza kumake kakitu pale. What would you advise young people? What is the best time to study investment? Most of the young people wanasemanga, wacha nipige sherehe kwanza, nitainvest baadaye. Like, the best time to invest in lini?
Okay, invest immediately you start earning that money. You're not really earning, but getting that money. Yeah. However little it is, just start the investment. Yeah, because like content creators or freelancers or anyone mwenye ako new to employment, you'll realize like it doesn't go a long way, but with the investment it goes a long way. This is something that is gonna help you today and tomorrow. Like, yeah.
In this era yetu, najua hii inaitwa era ya digital era. Tunapata kwamba there are some things, sijui naweza sema aje, kuna hii kitu inaitwa peer pressure, especially in social media. Sijui kama wewe ni mtu wa social media sana, sijui kama sijui kama unapatanga hizo zinaitangwa aje, zinaitangwa like ile kitu yenye umeona kitu kwa social media nikaa like sijui naweza sema aje, how can I put it? I think unaelewa.
I'm getting
Inafika time kuangalia vitu zenye watu wanafanya kwa social media. Like unaona your fellow age mate pale TikTok amenunua Audi. Halafu ni kama inakupea pressure fulani. Like, unaweza advise aje the young people? How should people deal with that? Your pressure. Social media actually.
Okay, there is life outside social media. No, don't assume life someone is having in social media is the same life this guy is having outside social media.
Yeah.
There are two different lives in social media. There is that one that I'm presenting to you, and there is the other one that you don't know, you don't see it.
Kuna kufake na kuna real.
Yeah, kuna kufake na kuna real, and we fake it till we make it,
Yeah.
So usikuwe na pressure, live within your means, be you, unaelewa.
Yeah.
In fact, if you see such, don't give yourself pressure, but just see it as a challenge. Then, like, let it encourage you and work extra hard and extra smart.
Yeah.
Like, be smarter. So it should not be like pressure, but like a challenge. Let it be a challenge. Yeah, because with a challenge you'll definitely look for a solution. Yeah, so mambo na pressure social media akituachane nayo. People have two different lives. There is that one that is being exposed in the social media platform, and there is that one now the real person with his or her real life, Yeah, so just be you, be contented, be proud of yourself, who you are, because you never know.
Yeah.
Like, even if it is her or his real life that you are seeing there, but again, you don't know how this person reached there. Some people struggle to be wherever they are. Some people, they have other things that, you definitely you might not even get impressed when you know about it. So the best thing to do, just be you, work smarter, work hard, and be confident in yourself. Anything you see in social media, let it slide. Yeah, it's never that serious.
A lot of people out there are saying that maybe we are losing our generation because ukiangalia our generation is full of things like drugs, so unajua tu vitu zenye zinamaliza generation yetu. Do you think we are losing our generation? And if yes, how can we regain our roots? How can we go back to the real, the real pathway that we should be as the generation? Because there is that, kuna hako kaukweli kwamba we can lose this generation in a lot of things, because ukiangalia vitu watu wanafanya si vitu hii generation inafanya si venye ilikuwa inafanyika some 10 years ago. How can we go back to where we belong?
Okay, definitely we can never go back to where we came from. That's the fact. Because right now we're in an information age. And social media has overtaken a lot of things. And people say we're losing the generation because of social media. Because we're in that age where, like, even a 1 week baby have access to social media, have access to phone. Like, I don't mean like they're using it, but they're being introduced to. Like, somebody has just given birth, they post their kids, and that's the life this kid is going to live with, So it's not about going back to the olden days, but it's a matter of how are we going to cope up with this current generation. Because I think anything that has benefit, effect, the effects are normally both positive and negative. So there are positive effects, there are negative effects. So let's focus on the positive effects to continue growing, because me, I'm seeing this as growth. Like, like right now, if you are stressed out, you go to TikTok, you laugh, you release stress, and at the same time, there are those who earn through TikTok, there are those who earn through YouTube, there are those who earn through Instagram. So these are also an opportunity in disguise, in a way. So it's not a matter of losing the generation, but it's a matter of what positive outcomes are we seeing from these developments, because these are like advancements in technology, if I may call them that. So it's a matter of coping up with them in a positive way, but not letting them go. We don't want to go back there.
Juzi tuliona the Gen Z came up in large numbers, they went to the streets, something that has ever haijawahi happen tena in this country. We are actually, most of the young people, I think hata where you belong there, I don't know if you have, will you vote?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lakini where you are political somehow because you are a diplomat, but we have young people out there wenye kitambo walikuwa wanasema hii politics ni ya wazee, we should never engage. What is your view venye the youth wameamua, like ni kama sasa they have woken up? Do you think the youth have woken up, and do you think it's a good idea young people coming out and wakitaka kujua what is happening in the country, like hiyo situation ya the young people kutokea na kuengage in these things to do with the leadership of their country? Wewe unaiona aje kulingana na wewe, like your view?
Kwanza, by the way, it's like I foresaw whatever happened. I knew it would happen. Definitely this issue of Gen Z, because actually my research was about it. So before my research,
For real?
yes, my research is based on youth and politics, youth politics, leadership and governance, and not political, political participation of the youths, and like when will the youths like wake up and realize they can save our nations, our countries, So before even I could fully deliver, like fully give life now, already the Gen Zs did it. And I'm like, wow. And so I had now...
They have ni kama like wamekurepresent before you
Yeah, exactly. I saw it coming, doing the research on how this thing can happen, and now before in a blink of an eye, then wow.
It has already happened.
So, and now taking me to the drawing board again now. But there I'm very impressed. Yeah, and it gave my research value. Yeah, which okay, I never knew it would be the way it happened. Yeah, and I'll still do it. I'm in the process of finishing it. So because the Gen Zs did it, so I had to go and yeah.
Okay. I think
but at the same time, being a leader, but then I'm not a politician. So normally people do confuse that I'm a politician. I'm not a politician. To make the record straight, so I'm not a politician, I'm a leader. And I'll talk from the leadership perspective. Any nation who wants to grow must have active youths. And being active means right from political. The worst ignorance is about if you're an ignorant of politics, Never be ignorant of politics. You should be well informed about your leaders. You must be well informed about anything concerning governance. So, as a youth, as a young person, we are the core drivers of nations. So, whatever Gen Zs did and is still doing, it's good, and I would encourage it, and they should continue doing it. I give you my full support. I'm pia mimi nakwanga kwa ground. Ni venye labda, I'm there.
wewe umetokea maandamano?
By the way, nimewahi kwa lakini
kainua bendera.
Well,
Nasema must go.
Definitely. Definitely. But I'm not a politician. I'm a leader.
Yeah.
So I may handle things differently from the rest because of the leadership and diplomatic things. Yeah.
Nataka tuanze kumalizia. You are a diplomat, right?
Yeah, I'm a diplomat.
Diplomat imechange aje life yako by the since you joined?
Campus.
Like najua there is a thinking ulikuwa nayo maybe ukiingia. Is there any way being a diplomat may change your perspective mostly about what? About our daily activities in life, ama generally about politics, ama about what? Just about leadership.
Okay, with diplomacy, one, self-discipline,
Yeah.
my friend, because you are like an icon.
Yeah.
Being a diplomat, So one is self-discipline. Two, like you always want to do things right, whether someone is observing you, whether like whichever place, at whatever time, you just
Yeah.
want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And at the same time, diplomacy like has nurtured me to be like very composed person, a very reasonable person. And at the same time, I've learned like it's never about like being in your books. No. Because with the diplomacy, set like ukwe diplomat, you be ambassador, you be a great person in. But for me, diplomacy niliona in a way like shaping me to be what I want. What do I want to be? Maybe I'm doing maybe I want to be like a business person. But again, what should I do to make it to be a successful business lady? Like just I focus on what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I give my best, the best of my best in what I want to do. Because with diplomacy hakuna mambo na kujaribu ama mambo na kubahatisha. Like you do it. Yeah. Because all eyes are on you. So definitely you have to do the right thing. Yes. Because one mistake you make, it affects a whole nation. It will so you'll always want to do the right thing, whether someone is looking at you, someone is observing you, or you're just yourself. You just want to maintain that reputation, like I must do the right thing. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to look at that camera. You send a word of encouragement to the young person. Actually, tumezungumzia young people sana.
Yeah.
I know we also have old people who think that all is lost. Sindio?
Nothing is lost.
I just want you to send an encouragement to them. What can you tell such a person who thinks that ni kama he has already lost everything in spite of him even like
Trying.
Yeah, we have such people, by the way. Unajua kuna time mimi nilikuwa nadhani nilikuwa na small problem like is a very big thing, mpaka nika realize hiyo kitu yenye unapitia kidogo, like the problem that you are going through, we have people out there wenye hata wanapitia more challenging issues than hiyo yako.
Yeah.
But because you are there alone, you think all is lost and you are just there alone. Baby, unaweza ambia nini watu wenye they think that they have lost everything just because of the problem that they are going through?
Okay. First, I would say like nothing is lost, and whatever determines everything is your perception.
Yeah.
How you think about something, that's what will affect you. Like saizi, like right now, if I would say, hey, Titus is a very bad person. You know, when Titus, like how, like the way Titus will receive that word, it's what will affect his life.
Yeah.
Or what will affect him, whether psychologically, mentally, or what. But when Titus really think about it, I am a bad person. In what way? What have I done? Because for somebody to tell me I'm a bad person, there must be something.
Yeah.
Like, and what is that thing? Try find out whatever it is. You've been trying into business, it's not working. Try to do it differently. Like, what have you been doing and what have you not been doing?
Yeah.
So change the tactics. That is, at the same time, never feel like you've lost it. Once you start feeling you've lost it, my friend, you've lost it.
Yeah.
You should give yourself hope. Say, I can do it. No matter what, I can do it. Then you'll do it. Yeah, that's what I can say. That's the message I have for the young people and everyone, any other person. Yeah.
Do you have the last message maybe you can send to people out there actually? Ama to your former school, your alma mater. Inaitwa alma mater ama ni? Your alma mater campus. Just send a message to them. Actually, sahi we have I was there yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikaonyesha fresher. They have 150 freshers.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know they will watch you. Just send a message to them. Maybe the whole fraternity.
Okay, to my PIU family, one, I love you as always. Yeah, you are so dear to me. And for to the freshers, please, you know what you want in life. Let no one challenge your dream. Keep your dream close to you. Keep it very, very close to you, and walk it through. You'll definitely get there. Yes.
Well, so huyo ni Euphemia. You guys have heard. I hope you guys will keep that in mind and you'll apply it in your real life. Najua mkiapply or whatever she has said, you will definitely have no issues in life. Yeah. So thank you so much guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, like na uache comment hapo. What do you think about this mental health conversation? You will drop your comment below na tutashukuru sana. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye.